Hello, buddy. Welcome back. I'm the Stretch Professor. Today we're doing another episode in our legendary Tyrion campaign. All right, let's get back in here. There's a trace. About to have some problems. Spend that influence.
Son of Ulfwood, smash it to ruins.
Nice.
A worthy ally.
Ball regained. Entertainer. Ooh, +4.
What news?
Parental. Okay. So if I have the entertainer and I throw that other thing on him, I mean, he could give +9 public order. That's pretty huge. Right? Didn't I get that thing? Can the noble not wear it? Thought I got that item. Is that only for lords?
Ulfwood's defender.
It's gonna be pretty bad if it's only for lords. Ooh, okay. Yeah, I misunderstood that then. That was a bad call. Crown of Authority. I thought that was for heroes also.
Loyal to a fault.
No, it is not. It's only for lords. Okay, well, I got kind of pwned on that. Wow, they're getting sword masters.
Your orders?
We're not gonna be able to hit them in one turn. Okay, well, maybe I need to deal with that faster than I thought.
Ridiculous.
I mean, Lothern does have a huge garrison, yeah. So we can just wait until they siege that, and then we can attack it with the garrison.
Hope is fading.
That should be fine. God, they get some crazy, crazy stuff here sometimes. So I think we can go attack Caledor.
Certainly not.
So that's 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 units.
You called?
Can throw her in there. Now all she's gonna have is Awakening the Wood. Possible, it's not even worth throwing her in there, but
Shield against the darkness.
I can't do this right now, which would be nice. Awakening the Wood is actually, that's pretty decent. I was thinking of something else. That's like an AoE. Yeah, that's actually pretty good against clumped up infantry.
Misguided. Protector of the
Okay, so I think we can get rid of one of these, and then we'll throw her in there. Yeah, I can't get rid of another spearman, and I don't want to get rid of those yet, even though these are on the expensive side. Maybe I should get rid of that. 300. I'm kind of rich though. Guess that's fine. Okay, so let's
The winds call.
Ever
get
vigilant.
rid of one of these.
Champion of the Ever Queen. To victory. Kill them.
Now, I could, in theory, have gotten on my horse, but once again, I just don't want to get murdered by like spears and stuff like that. So I just have Tyrion on foot right now. Okay, so what we're gonna do is encircle.
Battle.
So one thing you can do is, even if they don't have walls, you can still encircle, and then you can bring a hero in. Like if I put my hero into the army right there, it would have lowered the movement cost, or it always lowers the movement of the general whenever you put a hero in the army. At least a little bit. It depends on how far the hero has moved, so you can't move a hero full speed and then move your army full speed, okay? In some games, some older games like Attila, if you ever put a hero in an army, or an agent in an army or whatever, you just lost all your movement speed. This one, you still retain some, but if you siege first, then you can go ahead and put your hero in there, and it's no harm, no foul.
I sense items of power.
Seal.
Now what, let's see the status of this town also before I do. Okay, so it's a tier 3, so we probably just want to occupy this. That was a bad decision last time too. I'm gonna go ahead and take the taxation off. Well, I guess it doesn't matter that much mathematically. We're gonna get a rebellion anyways.
Attack.
It's because like the Confederation causes, you know, massive public order problems. And we did that other thing which also gives us public order problems. This thing, so we just got rebellions abound. Okay, let's do it.
For my queen. Bring me battle.
That's kind of a nice little trick there you can do. That's why I'll probably have the noble, like, but you can't do stuff to the town while you're sieging it. So while you're waiting on siege equipment, for example, I can't have the noble just sit there and secure influence. We saw that earlier in the campaign. You also can't, like, attack walls while you're sieging, which is really relevant with other factions that don't have as good of a siege as High Elves do. High Elves are pretty good on the siege. They're not amazing, but they're alright. Alright, we'll gamble that. Usually if it's significantly less than 15, you want to gamble. Because 30 is the max, so on average it should be 30. Now, whenever you get this, that's just how much you start with, but it takes that away from the total, I think. It might be you just always start with this. You always have a total amount there of Winds of Magic. How that works is that changes how often it recharges, so the lower your reserve goes, the slower it regenerates. And then once you get to 0 reserves, then you can't get any more magic. That's how the system works.
Direct me.
Right,
Understood.
go with this. Did they have cav? I don't think they had any cav. They may have, but
Archers. As you say.
okay. Then Tyrion's front line.
Ulfwan
Finally
Mage.
have some magic.
Brave and true.
That's the one thing about the dwarf campaign. The dwarves basically do have some de facto magic, though, like with their runesmiths and that kind of stuff. But it's just basically you just spam it every time it's off cooldown.
Chariots.
With the most recent Belagar campaign I did, be sure to check that out. It was a pretty cool campaign. Went in some different directions that people probably would not expect. We had some interesting adversaries and interesting diplomacy going on in there. Okay, so we'll just chill over here for now. Gonna see where they go.
Acknowledged. Lacoy. Understood. To the
Okay, so they do have archers. Okay, that's one that's gonna be charging me. Probably.
Chariots. Quickly now.
Orders.
We'll wait till they form up. This is like a mild sort of AoE that you can do.
Eagle claw. Eureka! Asturian willing. Eureka!
That they have an eagle over there. Okay.
For duty. For order. Archers. Loyal. To battle. Orifare. We advance. Asa, advance. Swiftly. Understood. For Assyria. Kill them. Heir of Anarian. Seal. For our ancestors. Archers. Asa. To the fray. Loyal. Orders received. Ancestors. Eagle claw. Archers. For duty. Without fail. Understood. Loyal. Assyrian willing.
Ulfwan Mage. Winds of magic rise.
Setting forth. Asa. Forward. Loyal. Ithilmar chariots. Kadai be praised. For Assyria. It shall be done. It shall be done. March. Yes. Eagle claw. Without fail. For the king. For Ulfwan. Noble.
Alright, he's taking some heat. We gotta maybe move him out a little bit there.
Moving out. Following orders. Forward. For duty. We away. Eagle claw. To the fray. Assyrian willing.
Make Ultron proud! Archers, advance!
Asser, forward! Setting forth!
Orders received. We go. Loyal. Can I be praised?
Crap, I didn't notice these.
As
What
you
can I
say.
bring back over here?
Spellcaster. Scython, hear me!
Assyrian guides us!
Heir of Anarian. To glory. By Assyrian. Archers. For Assyrian. For Ultron. To battle. Nakoi. For Offwan. Death to all.
Following order! Swiftly! Kill them!
Finish them.
As you say! Ancestors! Ithalmar chariots!
For order.
Kill them! As you say, we advance! Quickly now!
We will obey.
Battle calls!
Forward. Death to all. For the king. Eurifare. For duty.
Make Ultron proud!
Orders. Men Louis! Araya, Men Louis!
Didn't do that much to him a little bit.
Yes! Violarial!
For Assyrian. To victory. Setting forth. Archers. For Ulthwa. For the king. Death to all. For duty.
Did I get a range increase on their fire? I don't remember.
Death to all. For the ever queen.
For the king!
Oh, we got him. I don't know about close victory. I'm not sure about that. They did kill my white lions here.
Fear the might of Ulthwan. Take what you can.
Real juicy sack. I kind of need to
Search this
occupy it
place.
though. It's tier 3. So I don't think I'm gonna have 6,000 gold is so much. I mean, I'm gonna get it at tier 2. I guess I can just come back and take it later if I need.
Take
I've got.
what
I
you
just can't
can.
turn that down. That's so much. Even if I don't have the movement to take it, which I may not after bringing the sorceress up there.
Servant
Oh, I
of
do
the
have
king.
enough. Okay, good. Wait, what was that trade I just got?
For my
Looter.
queen.
Okay, nice.
At your service.
To victory.
The gods are pleased.
Nice. I guess you do get just a little pinch of extra experience for occupying the town. Bard +4 public order. Okay. Maybe they have a bunch of followers that give you extra public order. Okay. Chariot Dragon Princess, Master Strategist. Tradable resources, 9%. Trade do we have right now? It's starting to become worth 9% of that's 180 extra gold, assuming that I can trade all of it. Everything's at 100% right now, so the 9% would be like 200 extra gold. That's pretty legit. Is there anything up here that's like cool that I could get? Let's see. Don't see that much. So we go rally. We still don't have like elite units, so it may not be worth. I mean, immovable force is pretty good. These aren't like super high tier things though. One more spearman's fine. I think I need to get to quartermaster, feared and renowned, and like all of this stuff down here pretty soon. I know it seems crazy like that I need to control my cost, but it's gonna get cost is gonna get high once I start getting some higher tier units. And I need lightning strike against chaos most likely. Ambush defense, hero enemy success chance. Do I want to stop heroes from spamming garbage on me later in the game, or do I want a little bit of extra money? I think I want to stop them from spamming crap on me. That's tough though, because that is quite a bit of extra gold for all the trade stuff I can get. A minus 15% chance for block army, and they're not really going to assassinate my lord, probably. They might. That's going to be good against, well, Skaven's not really a threat, but like stopping Skaven from ambushing you is definitely worth considering. Maybe I'm just going to greed out and go for that. Get a little bit of extra gold. Okay, so we got this. This is completed.
Our buildings lie in ruins.
That might cancel our spearmen. If it does, whatever. I just want these exotic animal cages. Those sell really well. Okay.
We descend into anarchy.
So that's fine. This is gonna be a problem. And we're gonna lose this fight. We're just gonna auto resolve.
Unwise.
Okay, we already moved him. Gonna be a rebellion here next turn.
How can I assist you? Can I offer assistance? Setting up garrison.
Oh, he comes with a free thing. Okay, I've never actually. I think I got him with Alariel, but I can't remember much about him. Okay, so he can get the White Lion stuff at 10. Axe Lord. Militia Master. Ooh, he can eventually get a Star Dragon. Sun Dragon at 16. That's legit. 500 armor piercing. I guess a lot of the normal wards can get that stuff. He just, Tyrion can't, though. Okay, so nothing super crazy going on there. He's probably going to need it more than Tyrion will. This fight might be kind of tough. I thought he had a discount on him. Hold on. What is...
A worthy ally.
Upkeep minus 25%. Oh, because we have a new army now. Is that what it is? 15%. How does it still cost 20? If it costs me 15% more, but I'm getting a 25% discount, and they normally cost 200. I don't know. Whatever. Okay. Get 3 white lions. Now they might siege immediately when they come in. So maybe I should just go ahead and grab this. They give us 4 units. And
The Asa are troubled.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 13, something like that if they siege us immediately.
Noble son of...
I think we already did that. Yeah, we already did that this turn. What else? What else? Caledor. Growth. Wow, our growth is only 12. What? Why is it so bad? I guess we just don't have any growth buildings. I might have to get rid of that just so we can get some growth. That's really annoying why there's not a port here. Like, how do you not have a port somewhere near this? Because we do need to level this up. It's got such a powerful dragon building. Need growth.
The Asa are riotous.
Everything else, fine. I think we can do some treaties again, right? One more turn on the Confederation stuff. Okay. We didn't spot any new. We can see these factions. I think.
You called? What would you have of the Phoenix King, stranger?
Okay, Tyrannic.
Alariel, those who speak the truth are always welcome here.
What would you have of me? It pains me to hear your barbarous...
Okay, whatever. Alright. Oh, she's cleaning him out. Okay. She ain't messing around. L'Oreal's crushing either Safari or Illyrian. I'm not sure. I think Safari has that for some reason. I do need to knock out Caledor once and for all, but at the same time, I'm a little worried about A little worried about that rebellion down south there. Oh, I thought that was where the White Lion was. I was like, what? We don't have a ward here. If we had a ward, we might be able to defend this, but we'll just let that go. How did I gain 20 influence? Oh, for that. Damn, only 3,000 gold per turn. Crude Lord. I just did that. Y'all trolling. Okay.
Your instructions? Misguided.
Damn, they're getting some serious units. Bunch of upgrades. Man, these rebellions don't play.
Unwise. I serve the king.
Misguided. Certainly not.
Damn, 14? It's gonna have really strong, like, towers, I think.
Champion of the Ever Queen.
My question is now, do I just go ahead and knock this dude out? And then try to double back?
I agree.
I'm listening. It pains me to hear you're barbarous.
Guardian of the Phoenix. You think yourself welcome in the Phoenix?
I get white.
You called? Be thankful that the Asur are...
Now they're gonna come down and knock out my port here in a second, which is gonna be annoying.
Asur Princess, you have a proposal for the Asur.
Alariel, all are welcome in my court.
They do like my hero actions against Safari.
I await your command. Destruction.
May want to
Can
move
I
that noble
offer
over here to
assistance?
try to fight here in a second, but can't hire any bows or anything. I guess I could hire over here. It's gonna be really expensive though. The global recruit that. Could just go for a bunch of white lions. I mean, how many bows do they have?
Futile.
Few.
Loyal prince. Ridiculous.
Can I win a 5-on-8? I don't think so. Not with sword masters. I'm gonna have bows for the siege here. I think just
You need me?
more of these guys and a couple of birds. Probably be all right. The question remains: do I come up here and
Alariel's
just
champion.
burn this and get them out of there, or do I come deal with this rebellion?
Futile.
If I deal with this rebellion, I'm gonna have to come over here and deal with this, and then I'm gonna have some problems.
How can I assist? Speak your poisoned words and leave.
Okay, so let me think. If I go wipe him out, I could just let him take this
Order
back because this
must
isn't
be
doing anything. I
maintained.
mean, who cares? I'm getting 68 gold off of it, you know. That does create a lot of gold, though. 21 animal cages. I think those are close to 20 apiece. That's almost like 400 gold. We have iron over here. I forgot about that also. But we have to get growth. We're just never going to be able to upgrade, so...
Certainly not.
If I don't double back and try to kill them now...
Unwise.
Awaiting.
Then they might be able to siege and kill Lothern. That's my main concern. Now these guys are probably going to double down here and take out this port soon, so I'm going to have to go try to reclaim that. That's so little. 200 gold. Maybe I just slow down that rebellion a little bit.
Alariel's champion.
I'm going to have to raise this to get them out of the game. I can't take it because I can't hold it. Because they have the capital and I'm not going to take them out.
Of course.
So if I come up here, raise this, and then it's going to take 1 up to 2 extra. So it's going to be 1 turn, 2, 3 turns to get over here. They're likely going to siege next turn, so they're going to have a 20 stack. And then they could get siege towers and all this stuff. And obviously, if I lose Lothar,
The
that's
Assa
really
rise
bad.
against you.
I think we could probably defend against it, but
The
I think it's most likely better just to give them this town. Just let them retake it if they want it. And then we can come back and take it from them again. That's probably the smartest option there. I don't want to risk Lothar over a tier 1 town.
The king.
Okay, so we'll do it that way, and then let's hire
How can I assist you?
2 more of these and a bird. And I might need to run the noble back pretty soon.
Certainly not. Ridiculous.
When we looked, I think I would like to upgrade this, but not if they're going to come over here and take it. 'Cause having that mural thing would be pretty nice. Which tech is that? It's alright. Monthly festivals is what I'm all about. Although we're not going to be able to get that tech until we get to tier 4.
We descend
Okay, I
into
think that's all
anarchy.
good. Yes. Really? They can do it on 1 turn? Fine. What? Because they siege me or something? Thinking of this trade agreement here.
My powers grow.
Should still have, unless, oh, they took this from them, so I don't have a direct path to their capital. Okay, I was about to say, hopefully they didn't end it because they're pissed at me.
ridiculous. I serve the king.
Okay, so they aren't getting 14.
Certainly
Every
not.
other rebellion has gotten 14 on 8, 14, and 20.
Futile.
Jeez.
Tyrion, heir of an area.
Ridiculous.
That's going to be hard as hell to fight, I'm not even going to lie. 2 ranks on their swordmasters. Isn't that like 20 versus infantry? 14 versus infantry. So you're going to have 72 melee attack. And do 50 damage apiece. 90 armor with shields.
Servant of the king.
I mean, these are going to put in some work. Silverhelm's charging them could do pretty well. Maybe I could micro these. But these spearmen are not going to hold up very well at all against
Unwise.
this. And we do
Ready
have a lot of
for orders.
upgrades. We do have 53 melee defense. And, you know, that does go up to 65 melee defense. We have, like, no armor. God, they have bronze shields and a ton of armor, which is...
Futile. Misguided.
We kind of have to wait until they siege, I think. They could, in theory, attack on the first turn.
Champion of the Ever Queen.
Can't run past them. How do we beat him? Maybe if I put him on his steed. Does he get it immediately or does it take 1 turn? Change once per turn. Okay.
Protector of the Ever Queen.
So now they won't get that bonus against infantry with him. I mean, it's possible I could just charge cycle a lot and maybe fight him.
Unwise.
Why do those silver helms look different than mine?
Awaiting orders.
Mine have shields, okay.
Ridiculous.
Thanks. They have this will be disruptive. Maybe we can snipe their lord. They don't have any spears.
Servant
Like,
of the king.
can the chariots and silver helms put in enough work?
Futile.
This is going to be a problem. I mean, I guess we can put some spears on that. All these archers just aren't going to do much against these silver shields and all this other stuff. Maybe if we get into the flank, shoot them in the back with our archers. If we take out their, God, they have bolt throwers too. Get back there and maybe flank their bolt throwers with our silver helms and these chariots. I mean, if we lose this fight, we can run away, and then they're probably not going to be able to replenish enough to
Misguided.
siege the tower or to siege this, and then we could maybe just recruit an army back again. It's going to be real tough if we lose this fight, though. I just don't, these sword masters, 6 of them.
Ready for orders. At your
Even if they don't
service.
get bonuses versus infantry, like
Ridiculous.
for my chariots and stuff, they're still strong. It's still 48 melee with huge armor, heavy pierce. They have 2 bolt throwers. It's gonna wipe this.
Champion of the
destroy
Ever
my
Queen.
archers. I think we gotta chill. I don't think we can beat them until they siege.
Your orders. Grant me your blessing.
Yeah. And I don't think we can fight it. As much as I would love to do it, it just doesn't.
You must
All their
restore
units just line
order.
up so well against ours. I just don't think it's happening. They already moved this guy? I
Noble
haven't
son
moved this
of
guy yet.
Orthold.
I could run him back over here and try to put him in this army.
Unwise. Lord of the Phoenix Court.
3 birds. Give me 11. We'll see what they'll have after
Ridiculous.
this.
You have my attention. Adventure awaits. What do you require?
Let's throw down some more public order over
Orders?
here.
Certainly not.
That's a spicy one. That's coming up tier 3 soon. We have to throw down a promenade. Do we just wait until we get to wait on buying tier 4 for a few turns? What do we get at tier 4? Dragons. Sisters of Avalorn. We could get sword masters, but we kind of want to wait on a different thing. Phoenixes. Those aren't like super awesome units, but they're okay. Like having especially one ice phoenix can be pretty legit. Like that aura right there is worth the price of admission. And they cause terror, you know, they're very good on sieges. Dragons, obviously super good. We're getting 156 growth, so maybe we don't have to upgrade the towns like these 2 towns. We're not gaining a lot off of that at this point. We've already got the money buildings. We need public order buildings, but we can do that right here. Okay, I think we'll just hold up and try to get to tier 4 then. Okay. I think we looked at...
Your behest. You may approach and make your request.
Moving up a little bit here.
Let's hear it.
Safari.
Defender of the Ever. I find talking to your kind
You called? I will strive to be courteous, but
I'm waiting. What do you seek from the Asura, traveler?
Mistress of the... What matters do you wish to lay before the Everqueen?
Skaggy obviously doesn't like us. Okay, oh, it's about to get spicy. We're gonna have to have help from our garrison. Usually I'm not like that, but I mean, the units they're getting are crazy compared to mine right now. They're getting like all tier 4. Not all, but a lot of high tier units. Like the flat value of their army is probably like 7,000 gold or something or more. And my army, even like, if I didn't have the discount, my army would probably be like 4,000, 5,000 maybe. And their units directly counter mine. Like Seaguard with silver shields are extremely good against my archers. Their bolt throwers are good against my archers. And their sword masters are just gonna annihilate my spears. Even like that eagle can get down and deal with my bolt throwers, like in a nightmare matchup. Elf on elf, right there.
I will hear your words, but I make no promises of aid.
Yeah, sure. That's fine. I mean, they're gonna walk through my territory anyways, most likely. Damn, we're already at 45 minutes. If they just had like 4 sword masters instead of 6 and like a couple of spears, then maybe I could do it, but it's like 6 is so many. for the types of units that I have. Or if I had white lions instead of spears, maybe. Oh, wow. Okay, so they are... That is so weird. Usually they don't go for your army, they'll go for your town. What was their last unit they got? The Reaver. Are they just gonna pin me here? Like they're just gonna chase me so that I can't do anything? It's saying we have 50-50. I really don't think we do. I mean, I'm just upgraded at every turn. Like those Sea Guard are better than my archers. They have way more armor, silver shields. The sword masters are way better than my spears. They have more bolt throwers. They have more cavalry. I mean, my legendary lord's better, but I don't think so.
Retreat.
Oh wow, they can run me down that far. Well, I guess we have to fight it. I thought I was going to be able to run. I thought they were going to go for the town and I was going to be able to run. Well, if we lose this, we can still, like, we'll probably still be okay, honestly. Like, all of these are fodder units. Basically, we could hire a fresh lord in the town. We do have a lot of influence, so we could probably get a decent lord. You know, they're not going to be able to take our capital. So, if we lose this, even if our whole army gets wiped, I think it's not, like, a campaign-ending thing. We get Tyrion back in, like, 5 turns. And it's not a very expensive army, and I've got, like, I don't know, 20,000 gold in the bank for such an occasion, just in case weird things happen. We can bring White Lion guy down here if we have to in a little bit. Well, that's not a very good start. That's pretty troll. They're only giving me 7 magic, even after a reroll. Okay.
Understood.
We're gonna have to have max range and just do as much damage as we can with these bolt throwers. We really need to knock out their bolt throwers with our bolt throwers, but we can't afford to focus that. We have to go for the try to whittle away the sword masters ASAP with our units. We're gonna probably have to try to go for some advanced, like, confusion tactics on them, and just, like, try to run around with our units and see if we can get them to try to focus on us and just, like, delay their advance.
Ready.
Noble.
So we just gotta see, we just have to buy time for our bolt throwers to just do what they can. He is on that horse, right? Yes. How fast is the horse? Pretty fast. Okay, so should be able to run around.
Orders received.
Got to move this up a little bit so we start firing immediately. This is not very good terrain for this. Maybe they will come at us anyways. Possible. At least fight them downhill here. We do have superior artillery, so hopefully they'll aim for
Noble.
hopefully they'll walk towards us. I think they should.
Serve the king. Heir of Anarion. It is
High
an honor
mage.
to fight for the Phoenix King. Eagle Claw.
They're gonna advance on us. Okay.
I go. We go. Quickly now.
Eagle's over there, so the eagle might actually drop in and try to mess with our. No.
Forward!
That's fine, I guess. We can just run from him.
Ithilmar chariots!
Halt!
No way. Okay, they're aiming. I was about to say, they better not be hitting my front line with that stuff.
Following orders! Quickly now! Assyrian
Can I not go over
guides
there or
us.
what?
We advance!
Acknowledged! Lakoi! Purify! Oriol!
Defending order!
Heir of Anarian! Archers! Sinaf!
Moving out!
Eagle Claw! Death to all! Purify!
For the king!
Tyrion!
Ithilmar chariots! Onward!
Alright, so we're just gonna try to like see if we can delay
Moving
them.
out.
Seal! Battle calls!
Sinner! Sword of the Assur!
It shall be done!
Defend in order!
Oh my god.
Archers!
I missed micro those.
Moving out!
Pretty rough. Okay, we've got some of them like running away.
Orders understood!
These are probably gonna die.
Striking forth! It will be done! Orders received! Asa, attack! Heir of Anarian! As one, done! Acknowledged! Forward! With me!
Outward mage!
Gods protect us!
Endure! Bend to my will!
Archers! Seal!
Oriol!
Okay, well they just did not want to run. I was trying to get them on those bolt throws, but they were just like dead set on,
It shall be done!
you know.
For
Whoa, 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 why is
It will
this
be
down
done.
there? What?
Swiftly! For order!
Now we're trolling. Oh wow, my hero just got obliterated.
Archers!
Cadai be praised!
Going forth to victory!
Acknowledge! We will obey! Archers!
I don't know why these are running into hand-to-hand combat. Like, stop.
Advance!
They're firing on us!
Fire on those.
Heir of Anarian!
Attack!
Saigon, hear me!
We advance! It shall be done! Orders
Bolt
received!
throwers are obliterating us.
Orifan! They tremble before
This is gonna be a rough one, boys and girls. This might be, yeah. Like I said, the matchup is just extreme. Like they had better calves, so we couldn't go disrupt their bolt throwers. They have much better infantry than we do.
Loyal! For
We
duty!
just barely scratch them.
As you say, it shall be done!
Onward!
They're even killing him, and I specifically put him on the horse so that they wouldn't get a bonus against him. Like sword masters are just no joke.
For duty!
They get 6 of them before I can even purchase any.
Draw back!
And I've got 150 growth in my towns. I've been like rushing growth.
Sinner!
That's just how rebellions work
Without fail! For our
in the base
ancestors!
game, at least.
We will obey!
They're a little bit less extreme
Steel!
than Steel Faith, but there are other things that make Steel Faith hard. Yeah, this is gonna get wiped probably.
Oriol!
We kind of had to fight them eventually. I was hoping they would hit the town, but they just chased me instead, even though I'm in a different province from where the rebellion was. Because otherwise they're just going to sit there and cut me off from the town.
Eagle Claw!
And then I'm just never going to be able to hire more advanced units, and eventually I'm going to have to fight them, so.
Understood. Weapons ready.
So we're just going to do as much damage as we can. Hopefully they don't take the town out, and then eventually we'll get Tyrion back.
No mercy! Archers! For order! Sit out! Death to all! Pull back!
Magic rise!
It shall be done!
Onwards!
The Reaper, defender of Ulf-1. I go.
As you say, we will obey.
Yeah. So, it's getting spicy. We did injure a lot of them, but it's just like, you know, like I said, it was just going to be almost impossible. I did kind of sacrifice my, I tried to sacrifice my cavalry, and I did draw like 1 or 2 of the swordmasters over there with 2 of their cavalry. But like, they just killed 170 units, 122. Like, they just carve up my spears. Like, it's just nothing. This bolt thrower killed a lot. I mean, we did a lot of damage to them. They don't really replenish that much. I don't know if we're gonna get wiped or not, because we already, yeah, we get wiped because we already retreated once. So. Yeah. We just really underestimated the, underestimated those rebellions. You know, we should have cleared the rebellion before we went for, CAD, whatever it is, this group of Caledor. Trace is being besieged. But, you know, like I said, it'll be okay. It was a bunch of tier 1 crap. We've got 35,000 gold. We can just hire another lord here. And then just eventually replace him. I don't know if I want to bring out the Dragon Willed guy. I want to save him for later. But, like, this is fine. This is not, like, super insane. Well, that's 15 influence for him, though. I think I just get a free lord, and then eventually Tyrion, I think, comes back in 5 turns. Let me see. 4 turns. So, not a huge deal. We did lose Sorceress. She wasn't that great. What did we pay? 10 influence for her. Order. Losing the Noble is it's okay. You know, he was kind of a high rank, but once again, it's not... They aren't integral to success with your army, so... A negator. What do we get? Enfeeble. 40. Do I care about that? We do get Mystifying Miasma, which is okay. I think you have to cast life spells in order to gain the life passive bonus. And we don't get bonuses to the cooldown reduction and all that stuff. We don't get that either, I don't believe, with this stuff, this Mystifying Miasma and all that. I mean, that's an okay spell. It's like an okay tier 1 spell. Enfeeble could be okay, but realistically, I'm just going to be casting, like I think I talked about at the beginning. I don't remember if I did or not. I know I did in my guide, but, you know, I'm probably just going to be casting, like, the healing magic, like, This right here, just going to be spamming that and probably spamming Shield of Thorns. And maybe regrowth. Like, I'm just not going to be using the mana on Mystifying Miasma. It's like, who cares? And this is already, like, pretty decent. Similar to Miasma. Maybe Miasma does a little bit more, but it's just not worth the 40 influence, I don't believe. Peaky. Probably just get Builder or something like that. Administrators, that's pretty legit. Primed is okay. Genius is pretty good. Conductor is okay. Yeah, I'd probably rather not spend stuff on this, so go ahead and hire you know, oh, I got rid of the thing up here. I could have hired a wizard up there too, but
order must be maintained.
This place, get that harbor, get that, and then I think we're gonna go for building the promenade. Grab all that. We're just gonna go for tier 4 here. And
The people are restive.
Yeah, let's just hire a normal mage. Cheap one. That's not terrible. Peaky's terrible. Luddite's terrible. I mean, physical resist. She's not gonna be fighting that much, I guess. Probably Builder. I mean, 10 influence is not a ton. That's fine. Actually,
by the White Tower.
Let me see. Is that give me the discount here or not? I don't know. Yeah, nice. Okay. Value. Oh. There we go. I think it gave us a discount. Maybe I'm just crazy. And then this. Yes. Okay. Now we'll just recruit. One of our lords we already have in here. Wasteful's terrible. Don't want to use Dragon Willed. Competent is fine. Okay, that costs influence though. Let's just... I want to spend 15, or do I want to go ahead and level up Dragon Willed? Trained. Trained is fine. That's pretty generic. That's awful.
How can I assist?
Oh, I didn't want to put him right there, though. I wanted to put him in Lothern.
Can I offer assistance?
Actually, they're going to siege Lothern, most likely.
Ever loyal.
The winds are rising.
So maybe it would be better over here. Actually, let me think about this for a second. Maybe it's better if I start with militia camp here. Then that way, if they siege this, then I can still recruit.
The Asher are troubled.
Because if they siege it, I'm not going to be able to recruit there unless I have another militia camp. So let's go ahead and get a militia camp here. I should have put it in Lothern, but then actually I would be locked in there, unable to recruit for a turn or two. So this might work out a little bit better, depending on what they decide to do. But, okay, now what do we want here? I think we can also change this over to that. I should have done that last turn, probably. Okay, let's go ahead and... I want Sea Guard, maybe... Armored Archers, what do we have? In a siege, our bolt throwers, we do have 2 bolt throwers in the siege, so probably not going to need that much more bolt throwers.
Unwise.
Stuff against Swordmasters.
At your service.
Maybe just archers. Archers are obviously really good in a siege. Now we can get those light armor archers. Okay, looking good. Still can't hire any of that.
Of course.
these guys are chilling. They're not moving on me down here, which is nice. Gonna have another rebellion soon, though.
How can I assist you? Unwise.
10 units. Only 2 sword masters, possibly up to 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We just did a pretty crazy fight. I think I might save this for next episode. Just so we can start off with a good fight. So let's go ahead and start the fight here. Okay. This will be pretty close. 4 heavy archers. They have an eagle claw. We have an eagle. We can lure the eagle over into a fight probably and maybe take it down with archers. This time we have white lions against sword masters. So sword masters are still going to have the advantage, but white lions will put up a much better fight than spears, just plain spears. Still going to be a really tough fight. We could just wait on them to try to siege us too. But the problem is, I'm pretty sure they continue to get more and more units, and I can't hire units if that happens. We need to bring in this noble too, I forgot about that. So we'll do that next turn. What we'll do is we'll just exit out of this. I don't think we can throw the noble in there though when we're getting siege, so maybe that's actually not an option. I don't think we can now that I'm remembering. So we can sally out on them. See if we can get their eagle to fight our eagle, shoot down their eagle, and then try to rotate back and knock out their bolt thrower. Gauge our white lions, and our nobles should be able to deal with the chariot and helms if we deal with that, if we do well enough with that. White lions should do pretty well against the silver helms. We put the spears and the silver helms and the chariots, and that'll probably be okay. And white lions, it'll be 5 on like 3. I think we can win this one. I think this one's a little more winnable. It's not going to be super easy, but we'll check it out next episode. I don't want to leave you on too much of a cliffhanger, but at the same time, we're at 1 hour and 8. I can't. This will be like an 1 hour and 30-minute episode if I do this fight. Got to space it out a little bit more. So, anyways, thank you very much. Definitely getting a little spicy. I think it's nice, you know, to lose some key fights every now and then in a campaign. Keeps it fresh, keeps it interesting, so you don't steamroll the whole time. So, you know, I didn't intentionally like throw that last fight or, you know, intentionally put myself in a tough situation there. It just kind of happened. But I think it'll keep it spicy. It'll keep it interesting. Like I said, we have enough money. Those were garbage units anyways. We can recruit most of them back in a few turns. We didn't lose a lord that won't be back. We didn't lose like a super high level mage or anything like that. So I think that I think we definitely recover from this. So anyways, thank you very much. Have a good day, and I'll see you next time. Oh, don't forget, like and subscribe if you enjoy the content.